My character is Moana in the film Moana, and she's absolutely amazing. I think as a teen, I totally understand where she's coming from through her journey, where she's trying to figure out who she is, yet please her father or the people on her island. So I understand that kind of battle of just going on a journey to figure out who you are, and I love being able to play a character of whom I relate with so much. While the relationship between Maui and Moana is, through maybe half of the journey, a little rough waters between the two. Maui is a demigod in the movie, as well as sort of in real life. I've grown up learning and hearing about Maui's stories, the myths and the legends, and he's been a big part of my life, and he is in Moana's as well throughout her journey. So it's interesting, the relationship, and together they're both trying to figure out who they are. Maui has kind of lost his way, and Moana's just in that place as a teenager trying to figure out who she is. So throughout their journey, they're both helping Moana and helping her people and saving her island and saving wayfinding, but also helping themselves in a way that they may not have known at first. The special artifact is the heart of Te Fiti, and it is a stone that was stolen away from Te Fiti, the mother island. So when it is stolen, it's just a whole bunch of bad things happen, and Maui is the main person who caused that. So he's really the one who got us in this trouble, and he's the one who was supposed to put it back. The first time Moana really meets the ocean is when the heart of Te Fiti is revealed to her, which is at a very young age. And the way that happens is Moana saves an innocent little turtle. And instead of getting this beautiful shell that would probably make her happy for a few minutes, she chooses instead to spend a good amount of time just holding a leaf over this little turtle and protecting it from these birds. And so the ocean, of whom is a character in this film, sees that and realizes that Moana is someone very special, and so decides to give her the heart to restore the balance between nature and man. I have heard about Dwayne Johnson for all of my life. I grew up in Hawaii, so he's a big guy in real life, and he's definitely big still in the community. There are so many conversations that go on just in daily life where it's like, if we think of someone who's taken what life threw them and made it into the sweetest lemonade, that would be Dwayne Johnson. And I couldn't think of anyone who's more larger than life and just loves life more than Dwayne Johnson. I think Tem just brings such a beautiful father figure to it, because he does play my father, but the fact that he also is a father, the emotion that he holds behind his voice is that, yes, Moana, you may want to wayfind, and you might want to go into the ocean, and I understand that, but you need to realize what's right in front of you. You're my only daughter, and all of that is just, I can totally feel it in his voice, and I've met him, so I'm able to really see just how much he knows about his culture. He knows so much. So to be able to meet him and to really feel what he was feeling on this movie it just, from here, went through the roof. Ron Clements and John Musker. I think if you know your Disney trivia, then you'll know that they're big names. They've created classics, and I am so blessed to be able to work with them. They're amazing, absolutely amazing. I kind of felt like for me to get into this character, I didn't really have to. I was born and raised on Hawaii, on the big island of Hawaii, so country gal. I love the land, and I love the ocean, and I'm deeply rooted to my culture. So as far as that goes, I was kind of sad, but I've never done anything like this. I did backyard plays and I sang in the choir, but aside from that, this would be my first real role, which is a pretty good first real role, if I do say so. So to have them be at every one of my recordings and for them to say, just relax, being you is enough, that was so comforting, and I love them. Moana's journey and Moana's story is very important because in real life, we almost lost wayfinding or navigating by the stars. In real life. So the fact that this movie also touches upon that, and the fact that it wasn't created because of this, but it was created to shine like a light on it, and the fact that I come from this culture, it feels so good. And it's a story that others will then learn, and they'll learn more about the Polynesian culture.